Sorry for the disturbance. We'll begin again. Winners never quit and quitters never win. With this quote, I'd like to welcome everyone to this webinar on entrepreneurship. Have you ever thought of starting a business in high school? Although it might sound too good to be true, many successful business people start their careers as teenage entrepreneurs. These individuals did not let their ages hold them back, and you shouldn't either. To know more about teenpreneurship, we have our guest today to guide us. I would like to take this moment to welcome all the dignitaries to this webinar. Nothing can be more reassuring and heartwarming than affectionate words of welcome. Our guest today is Mr. Deepak T R, entrepreneur and a teacher by profession. He is currently running a school and has 3 branches of tutorials in Bangalore. We are grateful to have an inspiring personality such as you, so we welcome you. It is a moment of extreme pleasure for me to welcome the CEO of Soundarya Institutions, Mr. Kirtan Kumar, sir, to this program. I welcome you, sir. May I now invite the one who has not left any stones unturned for the development of this college. I heartily welcome our principal, Dr. Suresh C. Agari, sir, to this webinar. I would like to welcome the Vice Principal, Professor Shivakumar Ganachari, sir, who is forever ready to turn students into wise individuals with his wisdom. I welcome you, sir. I am extremely privileged to welcome the Wise and Witty IQAC Coordinator, Ashwin Kote, sir, to this webinar. I welcome you, sir. We also have among us the backbone of Commerce Department, our HOD, Prithvi Egde, ma'am, who always stands beside us in every aspect. I welcome you, ma'am. I would like to extend my heartfelt welcome to the organizer, Professor Lokesh Angadi, sir, without whom this webinar wouldn't have been possible. I welcome you too, sir. I would also appreciate the presence of all the professors who make learning fun. Lastly, I would like to welcome all my fellow mates who are here to this webinar. I welcome you guys. Our guest today is a teacher and an entrepreneur. He started Shankar English School 3 years ago and now has 3 branches of tutorials under his name. He is the president of the World Memory Sports Council, Karnataka. He is the chairman of PACE Group of Institutions. He is also a handwriting analyst and a grapho-analytical therapist. He is also a part of the International Council of Graphologists. His goal is to bring an educational transformation. He strongly follows the triangle of success to transform students. Along with academic coaching, he conducts a workshop to change the mindset of students and parents called Recreate You. He is also an upcoming author of 2 books. We are extremely lucky to have a great personality like him today among us. Without any further delay, I would like to hand over the session to Mr. Deepak, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, sir. You are very much audible, sir. Please go ahead.
Perfect. So good morning to one and all the students, lovely students who are sitting here early morning at the 9 o'clock, trying to listen to what exactly is teenpreneurship. Okay, wonderful. So I want active participation from all the students. May I request everyone to come on video, show me your faces. I don't like to speak to black screens. Please come on video if possible. Good, I can see Pranav, Prithvi, Rafaq Ahmad. Okay, I don't see any students on video. I see Swati. Okay. So I see only the teachers are excited, I believe, not the students. Okay, I can see one now, Pooja. Yeah, I want more video. If you're interested to be an entrepreneur, put it as Y or just post it as N. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of white. Good. Okay, yeah, I want everyone's participation. Good, good. Okay. Super, super. Okay, so majority, I know the session is about that and you cannot say no. Yeah, you should be saying yes then. Okay, you don't have an option now. Okay, wonderful. Thank you everyone. Thank you very much for your active participation. Now, can anyone unmute and talk to me saying that? Why you all are teenagers now? You all are teenagers now. You are at your age of 19, 20, 21. Okay. Now, can anyone unmute and tell me why you want to be an entrepreneur? Anyone. I want your active participation. Or then only I can start with my stories and what I want to say today. It will be connected and we can connect it very easily only when you speak. Yeah. Can anyone, any of the student, can I have your active participation in this? Why you want to be an entrepreneur? Or what do you understand by an entrepreneur? Anyone?
Sir, I want to become entrepreneur because it leads financial means it will give financial freedom.
Okay, very good. So I understand. Yeah. So Pranav says financial freedom. Yeah. Anyone else wants to?
So another reason is to create our own identity.
Okay, to create your identity. Wonderful. Super. Okay. Anyone else? Or you can post on chat. Anyone wants to speak? Seeing the world in a different way. Super. Good. Okay. Anyone? Okay. Brilliant. Yeah. I am Madhuri. I want to speak. Okay. Okay. Fine. Sir. Okay. So an entrepreneur is one person. Let me tell you my story first. Before I start off with anybody else's story, let me start with my entrepreneur journey. I was around 13 years old when I started my entrepreneur journey. Now, what is that? In the age of 13 years, when I was in 8th standard, now how can you start an entrepreneur journey? How is it possible? Now, this happened around 20, 25 years back. Now, how did it start? Now, some people say it is in your blood. Now, let me tell you, nothing comes by blood. Okay, biologically speaking, nothing will be there in your blood. It is the circumstances, the situations, the environment in which you are born and brought out, and the kind of friends, the people, the way they motivate you, all matters. Okay. When my entrepreneurship journey started when I was 13 years old, it was very simple. The place where I lived and the school where it was located, it was around 3 to 4 kilometers. Near my house, the textbooks of class, when I started my high school, the textbooks were newly introduced. So at that point of time, many of my friends, they had challenges to buy textbooks to go to their nearby shops because the availability was not there. But near my house, it was always available. So everyone used to call me and tell me, Deepak, can you help us? So any help cannot happen free. And I decided, okay, at that point of time, maybe the books were 5 or 6 rupees or maximum 8 rupees. I said, if I have to fetch you a book from the shop, what is that I will get? So they used to, in return, I used to get 50 paise or 1 rupee. That is when my entrepreneur journey started. Until today, my friends, I have not worked under anyone. I'm an entrepreneur and I will be an entrepreneur. And that has not come in my blood. It is the circumstances, the people around me have motivated to be that. Now, today is such a session where I have been called here to motivate you people, make you understand what entrepreneurship is, clarify all your doubts about entrepreneurship so that that one spark, that one trigger if it can create an entrepreneurship in you, now that's what you can do something to the society. Now, you are the futures of the country. Now you have that potential, but you need that spark. Now I have taken the responsibility today to ignite that spark in you. Let us see how it goes on. Now, again, I want your active participation. What do you think an entrepreneur needs to become an entrepreneur? What is that you need? Do you need money? Do you need time? What is that? The one thing you really require to become an entrepreneur? Anyone? Okay, somebody says creative skills. Okay, creative thinking. Okay. Look at somebody says confidence, being unique, ability to handle risk. Okay, good. Leadership skills. Okay. Passion, basic skills, self-motivation, determination, passion. Okay. Patience and communication skills. Wonderful, wonderful. Multitasking. I don't think so. You need to be multitasker, not required. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful answers. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Let me tell you, what does an entrepreneur need is an idea. You just need one idea, a thought. Without an idea, without a thought, all this comes, all your answers are right, all your answers are perfect. But all this comes, or all those are additional traits, but all starts from one idea. Okay? So if at all I have to give an example, narrate a story for you. How many of you know a character, a person called as Tilak Mehta? Anyone? Any idea?
Sir, he is the founder of Paper and Parcels company,
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now,
as well as he's a young entrepreneur also.
yes, he's the youngest entrepreneur in India. Youngest entrepreneur. He started his career at the age of 15. Now you know him. Now for people who don't know him, let me tell you, there is something called as Dabbawalas in Mumbai. Now Dabbawalas work like today there is a case study about Dabbawalas. I don't know how many of you know that. Dabbawalas are the people who carry the lunch boxes from their residence to the workplaces. Until today, no mistake has happened in Mumbai. It's a tradition of more than 50 to 100 years, and no mistake has happened, and the boxes have reached the right person at the right time, and no mistake has happened till today. And it's a very, very big case study on how they're exactly able to do it in a perfection manner. Now this boy, Tilak Mehta, he observed all this. He wanted to create an additional income for them. And that is when his company, the Paper and Parcels, were born. Now, what made him think that? Can anyone? Now you know this story. You know who is Tilak Mehta is, what is he doing? Now, what made him do that is very important. Anyone? So there are two people here. One is the Dabbawalas, one is the Tilak Mehta. Is 15 years old. 15 years is in 9th standard. I'll tell you what is that ignited in him that he does something like that big. And today, my friends, it is a 100 crore company. A 15-year-old boy managing the business with the help of his father and uncle, he's able to make 100 crores. Now, how was that possible? What is that one thing what you see here in Tilak Mehta that made him to do that? Anyone? Yeah. Okay, someone says need of the society. Okay. What made him to do that? 15-year-old boy. 15 years we are busy playing. We are thinking about our friends. And this boy starts 100 crore business. What is that one thing? Okay. So let me open it up for you. Hard work? No, it's not hard work. Okay. So let me put it like this. See, it is the observational skills. Any entrepreneur, the first trait, what you need to have is you need to be a very good observer. Now, Tilak Mehta, only by his observational skills, he could do this. That's a very, very big case study there. Now, he observed how these dabbawalas are able to deliver the parcels so meticulously, so easily, and to the right person at the right time. How is it possible? Now, can I create a business opportunity with these people? See, he did not create something new. Now, understand, this is very, very important. He did not create something new. He utilized the existing system. It was only a thought, only an idea, where he designed a model where he decided that, okay, same people, what if they act as a courier person also? Anyway, they're going on the same route. It will hardly take another 5-10 minutes. So it will be an additional income. So now, guys, you should understand. Now, can anyone tell me, Tilak Mehta, what was his investment at that point of time? Any idea? What was his investment? Anyone? Okay, let me ask a different question. To become an entrepreneur, how much do you think you need money? How much money you have to invest? How much money you have to invest? How much money you have to pull in? Any idea? Yeah. It depends on the business. Okay. Anyone, please go on. How much do you think you need? Yeah, people are still calculating. Okay. So now it is going from thousands to lakhs to millions now, is it? Okay, I'll tell you. To become an entrepreneur, where if I have to take the same example of Tilak Mehta, his investment was zero. His investment was zero. He didn't shell out a rupee. Now understand this. He didn't shell out a rupee. It was only an idea, only a thought. He had a plan. That's it. He is using the existing system. Okay. Later, when he tried this with 15, 20 people, 100 people, he said, yes, this works. Then he spoke to his father, his uncle, they created an app. Then the investment came, but initially they didn't do much. Now, if you're a good observer, if you have a good idea, if you have the best thought, now that is enough to become an entrepreneur. Okay. Now, let me narrate you one more story now, which will blow your mind now. Okay. Again, coming to the part of investment. Again, I ask you the same question now. How much money do you need to start a business? I'm repeating my question now. How much money do you need to start a business?
Well, as you say, sir, all we need to invest is on an idea. Money
An idea.
matters.
An idea.
It is
Yes. Money doesn't matter. Wonderful. Okay. Now you got it, but yes, as someone said, it depends on each and every business. Everywhere you cannot say zero investment, but remove the thought from your mind saying that you need money to be an entrepreneur. No, you just need an idea. I tell you one more story which will blow your mind now. This is a story which started from 5,600 rupees to 200 crore business. Now just imagine. 5,600 rupees turns into 200 crore business. Now, how did it happen? Well, this is one 24-year-old Karnika. Okay, her name is Karnika. She is a cancer survivor. Now imagine, she already has cancer. She's 24 years old. She survived cancer, and later an idea pops up in her mind. With 5,600 rupees, she starts a business. Can anyone tell me whom I'm speaking about? Any idea? No? Okay. Now, there is a company in India which is called as Jet Set Go. Okay. Later we can Google it and find more information on that. There's a company called as Jet Set Go. Yeah. So this company, Karnika, after she survived her cancer at the age of 24, she released a thought in her mind saying that, okay, I need to do something big. With 5,600 rupees, she decided to have a business model how Ola and Uber works. In the same manner, she put her idea and thought into the charter flights. She put her idea into the charter flights. Now, what are charter flights? Charter flights are flights which are owned by big rich people. They have the affordability of buying their own flights. They hardly use it, or they may regularly use it, and they park it somewhere in the aerodrome and keep it there. Now, again, this goes to the observational skills, my friends. She was observing so many charter flights are standing there, doing nothing. And can I create a business opportunity out of it? You know, friends, what she did with 5,600 rupees, she went and spoke to the owners of the charter flights and said, what if I generate an income for you for your standing flights? They said, fine. Okay, my investment is dead investment. It's just standing there. I hardly use it 1 or 2 times in a month. The rest of the days, if you can give me a business, superb. She went to the clients who are eager to go in a charter flight, but they cannot own it because it's very expensive. Right? Now she created a nexus between these two people, like how today the Ola Uber works. See, Ola Uber is an app. Between the customer and between the auto driver or the taxi driver, Ola is just an app. They connect people. The same thing, this lady started a company, Jet Set Go, and today, friends, it has become a 200 crore company, and she does nothing. Investment was 5,600 rupees, and later people appreciated her idea, and that is when a co-founder came in. So many people came in, they started bringing their ideas, they started bringing money, and she started with 5,600 rupees. And today, people say they're afraid to become entrepreneurs because you need crores of rupees, millions of. No, it just needs an idea and a thought. Nothing else. Nothing else. Now again, what made Kanika to do this? Can you tell me now, anyone? What made her to do this? Anyone? What made her to do this? What opened up to her? Anyone? What opened up? Knowledge of observation. That's it. Simple. So as students, what is the special trait from today you have to imbibe and inculcate in yourself is just be observant. See what people are doing. See what people are doing. You will definitely get one idea if you're observant. I see some of the youngsters today, they are impatient. They don't want to listen. Your listening skills have lost. If that's the case, it becomes a huge problem, and that will stunt your entrepreneurship journey. Be a good listener, be a good observer. Now I can go on and on with stories. How many of you know the story of the Himalaya Drug Company? Anyone? Anyone has an idea? No? Okay. So put it on chat. You want to know? Yes. If you say yes, I want your participation. I don't know if you people are listening. The videos are off. I don't know what you're doing in the background. Yeah. If you say yes, then I'll move forward. Yeah. Go ahead. Come on. Yes. Fantastic. Superb. Now, this happened in the year 1935, maybe 1930s. Mr. Manal, he was traveling to Burma on his bike. Okay, Mohammed Manal is the CEO and the founder of Himalaya Drug Company. Okay. So, he was moving to Burma where he saw an elephant which was going haywire with its anger. You know, sometimes these elephants lose their temper and they are so angry that they go out of control. Okay. There are only two people handling a huge elephant. Now Manal stopped. I was observing what is happening. Now immediately another person, he was giving some roots. Okay, the plant roots, he was feeding the elephant, and within half an hour, the elephant became calm. Now, Manal was shocked. How did this happen? Such a huge mammoth elephant, it could calm within half an hour, and two people did this. And unbelievable, an elephant is being calmed by two people, and just by a root. Now, this triggered into his mind, and guys, what he did? He came home back and he said to his mother, Mom, I want to start a company of medicines and drugs. I want to help people. And that is when, friends, Himalaya Drug House was born. By selling the jewelry of his mother, he started a company called as Himalaya Drug House. And today, it is a 1,200 crore company. Maybe the next quarter, they are saying that they've reached to 3,000 crores. The first drug they found out was a drug for hypersensitivity. If a root can bring the tension of an elephant, then the same root can solve the problem of high BP, high tension in human beings also. And that is when the drug Serpina was born. Now again, this goes under the category of the observational skills. This is what great people do. They observe, they see what is happening around, and then the idea triggers. And today, you see what marvelous things they are doing. They are the best in their business. Okay, and I'll give you one more example. Now, this is about the observation. Okay, so let's take, how many of you are aware of a girl called as Divya? Her full name is Divya Gandotra Tandon. Okay, all I'm bringing all Indian entrepreneurs this time. Last time when I came all worldwide, I brought. Now this time I'm bringing Indian entrepreneurs. Yeah, somebody says you know them. Yeah, Please, can you speak on her? Or how do you know her, or what does she do? Okay, see, Divya Karnataka is one. At your age, she started her entrepreneur journey at the age of 18, when we are most fascinated to use Facebook, Instagram, hours together. We spend on our mobiles, and the statistics says a normal teenager spends at least 2 hours per day spending time on the social media. Your WhatsApp, your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, 2 hours. And this girl, Divya, decided that I will use the technology for a better purpose, for my advantage. What is the advantage? She started making YouTube videos. Now, don't tell me, sir, I don't have confidence. I can't face the camera. I'm not good in English. I don't know the language. There are so many things you have got. And when you watch the first video of Divya, her English was not so fluent. She was not good enough, but she practiced and practiced and practiced. And today she speaks flawlessly. And what she did? She was fascinated about technology. You all are. You all are fascinated about technology. She wanted to show the world what exactly the technology does. And you know what she did? She was just unboxing and giving reviews about the products. That's it. Nothing else. And again, you will ask me, so how will you get money if I have to buy a new phone and unbox it? Not required. You know what she did? Initially, she went to people, relatives, friends, asked them, give me your phone, give me your laptop, give me that, let me start reviewing that. So what is a review? I'm using this. I like it. I don't like it. I see the specifications. I see the technology. I tell what I feel. Done. Her initial videos are about that. And today, guys, her company is Scoop Beats, and she has started a news channel on YouTube where there are 90,000 followers. And only those followers are giving her money. She's fetching money only because of followers and nothing else. And friends, I'll tell you, language is not a barrier. It's only an idea. And today, only by sitting in front of a laptop, a mobile phone, she gives reviews. She unboxes new technology, tell the people and make money. That's it. No investment, zero. Now she's investing. Now she buys a new phone. Now she has money. She's doing it. But otherwise, she didn't do that. Now tell me, what is your greatest takeaway from here? The first story is what I told was about the observational skills. Now, what is that your takeaway from Divya here? Anyone? Yeah? Use of available technology. Wonderful. Use of available technology. Don't say, I need that tool. I need to learn that programming language. I need to do that. I need to know. People are busy searching for perfection. My friends, perfection never happens. There is no perfect day to start anything. Start. That's it. We all become judgmental saying that, okay, what will people think? What will happen? What if I speak like this? Now, I'll tell you an interesting thing. When people comment, no, you are getting a free feedback. You don't have to pay people saying that, okay, give me a feedback. There are so many people out there who are free enough to give you feedbacks. Now learn from there. There's no perfect day and time. There's no perfect language to start anything. Okay, so use the technology in such a way, and I can go on and on. You know about people like Ritesh Agarwal, who started the OYO rooms. Anyone knows the story of Oyo rooms? How did it start? Can anyone speak on that? Any idea? Ritesh Agarwal? See, he's a known personality. And today his valuation is 7,500 crores. 7,500 crores. A 23-year-old boy of your age, he started it and started with an idea. And again, what is that he did? Somebody needs hotel rooms because they're struggling, they don't know where to go. We have to depend on the auto rickshaws and the taxis earlier. Now he created a nexus between the hotel room and the customer. That's it. He created an app. An idea. Nothing else. And today, under his ambit, he has brought 5,000 hotels all over India. And they're moving to different countries now. I can go on and on and on and give you examples. What came there? An observation. Okay. Lastly, I'll tell one story and my time is coming up and I have to open for questions. Last example or last story, what I can say is, how many of you have heard about the shoes Adidas? Everyone knows, no? Adidas is a brand. Yeah. Now, this happened in 1950s when Adi Dassler, Adi is his name, from there only Adidas was born. Okay. Adi Dassler, he wanted to create a shoe company. Now, there were branded shoes at that time. There are so many shoe companies already existing. Now, he jumped into that platform. He wanted to start one. Now, he didn't go home and say, I want 10 crores, 100 crores, or I want 1 crore to start the company. No, he didn't do that. You know what he did? He first he went to all football matches, athletes. He just went and spoke to them and asked, from people playing in a gully to the stadiums. He went and asked, what is that you're looking in a shoe? What is the discomfort? What is the pain point? Now, he wrote a 100-page book of only the feedbacks. He didn't do anything. In the beginning, he did nothing. He did not even have a design of a shoe. He just wanted to start, and the first groundwork what he did was just take feedbacks. Then when all the athletes gave all his kind of feedbacks, he took the feedback and then he manufactured his first shoe. And believe in me, guys, 1954, because of this, Germany won the Football World Cup because of changing a shoe. Just imagine. That increased their speed of running, lightweighted, and efficiency on the ground was massive. And this is how they won the World Cup. And now, even today, Adidas boasts on the website saying that the Germans won the World Cup in 1954 because of Adidas. Now, so what is your takeaway from this story now? What do you need to do as an entrepreneur? Go ahead, I want someone to speak or post on chat. What's your takeaway from there? Focus on quality, okay? Produce the needed, okay? Smaller day can make a big difference, okay? See, I call this as openness to feedback. You need to have that patience to talk to people. You will not say, see, this is what I have manufactured, buy this. Nobody will buy. Listen, very good. Listen to what customers want, knowing the demand. And guys, I'm telling you, there were so many players in the market. At that time, these people jumped in and still they could make it good because there were pain points and people, other companies who were selling, they were not open to feedback. They just manufactured and said, this is the best shoes we'll give and you have to go with it. And these people said, no, we will listen to you. You are the king. Customer is the king. We will listen to you and give whatever you want. And friends, that is how Adidas was born. So everything starts with an idea. And how much you work on that idea is what is the game changer, and not the money, not the people. Everything will come together if you have a brilliant idea. If you can change people's lives, if you can work on the pain points of the people, if you can solve the problem of a person. Now, by this last thing, I'll just end my talk. In Japan, in Japanese, there are two proverbs. One is called as wabi sabi. Okay. And second one is ichigo and ichi-e. So Japanese believe this blindly. You know what is wabi sabi? In India, if at all we have a glass, anything made up of glass, if it falls down, it breaks into pieces, right? It breaks into pieces. Or porcelain or anything cutlery in your house, which is made up of fragile things which can break. So what we do? What do we say immediately? Oh, today is Friday, today is Tuesday, today morning. It happened, it is inauspicious. Right? This is what we say. Okay, I have a disturbance. Okay. You know what the Japanese do? They bring that all cutlery together. Okay. They again rejoin it with a silver lining. They take silver, not gold, they take silver. They rejoin it, and you won't believe, guys, it becomes the more beautiful and attractive than before. And they say this wonderful quote saying that wabi sabi is this beautiful quote. They say the earth around us is imperfect. Earth itself is imperfect. Now, as a human being, you can make it perfect. And they believe in that. And they don't say, they solve the problem by rejoining it. And we throw it out. They believe in wabi sabi. And my friends, you have an opportunity where the earth is imperfect. If you can make it perfect, the money follows. Don't be superstitious. This Mother Earth universe has a plan for every one of us. The disaster is we all think below the neck, not above the neck. Above the neck is where you have to feed a lot of things. Nutrition has to go here, not here. We eat, we drink, we do a lot of things. That is below the neck. If you don't give food for thought for above the neck, you cannot reach your goals. Very simple. And finally, the ichigo, ichi-e, what does it say? Live in the moment. Every day in the evening, this Japanese, one area of Japan, the least age where they die is 92 years. And the longest age where they live is 132 years. And people are shocked. How can you live so many number of years? People are dying in India after age of 45, 50. And you people live 130 years. How is this possible? They said, you're not thinking above the neck. What they do every day at the evening, 7:30 in the evening, all these old people, they don't call themselves old, they still call them as young people. They all come together, have a cup of tea, they laugh to the loudest possible. They pull legs, they make jokes, they make fun of each other, they laugh for half an hour and go. And that's the ichigo moment. They live that moment. They're not thinking about the past, what happened in the morning, what will happen tomorrow. They're least bothered. They are living the moment. Now, these two formulas, if you can put it in your mind and say that whatever is imperfect, I will make it perfect. Because, see, we have a tendency like this. I was not born in that family. I should have born in Ambani's family. Then life would have been good. Right? If I were born in the opposite house, it would have been so good. They have 3 cars. All these things we have in mind. See, that is why I said the world is imperfect. How can you make it perfect? And guys, I'll tell you one thing. When I was in your age, even having a 2 square meal in a day was highly impossible for my family. Having 2 square meal a day was impossible. And today, I run 4 educational institutions. I have multiple things to do. There is only one thought. I put it into my mind, and I was observing people. When will I become like that? I never complained. I never said that, okay, I'm born like this. I should have born in this family. My father should have done that. My mother should have done that. I never said that. I never complained. I was just thinking what I need to do to upskill myself and reach to that position. And whatever I am today is because of that thought and nothing else. Nothing else. So thank you very much. This is what I had to say. Now, I'm open to your questions, your feedbacks, anything you want to ask.
I'm extremely thankful for the valuable insights from the guests today. So if anyone has any questions regarding the points discussed, you are welcome to ask now.
Okay, and for the teachers who are sitting here, who are thinking that, okay, we are old enough, can we become entrepreneurs? Okay. Age is just a number, guys. To all my fraternity teachers, I'm telling you, age is just a number. You know, Kentucky Chicken was born at the age of 62. Mr. Kentucky was 62 years old when he started Kentucky Chicken. Okay. So any point of time we can change lives. And there's one more lady, Carol Gardner. Carol Gardner, she was around 55 years old when she was 53 years old. She was divorced. She was almost shattered. She felt that, okay, my life is done. At that time, doctor said, no, you need a companion. So buy a dog. She bought a dog. She was happy with the dog. Someone at the first anniversary of the dog, they gave a greeting card to her. Something wishing about the dog. She got an idea at the age of 53. And today, that greeting card company has made $50 million. And it's a very big gift company in US. One idea triggered just by a small card someone gave to her dog. See, you don't know. That's why I said be observant. See minute things in your life. Somewhere the spark, the trigger will come. Okay, age is just a number. And at this point of time, whatever people you introduced me was, I became the World Memory Sports Council, the president of Karnataka. I am the World Memory Sports Council member of London. They made me the president of Karnataka, and this happened in 1 year. People take years to do that. I did it in 1 year. And how did it happen? It is because of my commitment, the conviction. I finished all their courses. I wrote all their exams. I proved myself within a short period of time. The way I speak, the way I communicated, they felt that, yes, this person can do it. And people are waiting for years to get it, and I got it in 1 year. It is so easy. You need to be smart. That's it. Okay, guys. Sorry for taking 5 more minutes. Yeah, I'm open now.
Sir, I have a question. So there are ups and downs once you start a business, and when someone hits the lowest point in their journey, they tend to give up. So what would you suggest them, sir?
Very good question here. I'll tell you, there are a lot of ups and downs in business. I'll tell you my own story then. In 2009, it so happened when I was running a coaching center in one of the branches, all the teachers, they got jealous of me. They got jealous of my institution. They wanted to start their own. All shifted to the different place. In between, in the month of January, the exams happened in the month of March and April. Maybe in the month of November, they deceived me and they went off. Now just imagine the topmost teachers of this side of Bangalore have left you. What will you do? You're shattered now. You're gone. They wanted that to happen. Now, what did I do? Even I was shattered. I was lost. I thought, so many thoughts came to my mind. Okay, I'm done. My business is gone. You know what happened at that time? One of my students called me and said, she said, sir, we just came to your institute because Deepak sir is there, not for those people. Just that triggered, everything changed. I said, yes, this organization running because of me, not because of anyone else. Immediately, I pulled all my contacts. Within 3 to 4 days' time, I replaced all the teachers. I brought the best teachers possible. I convinced the parents. I convinced the students. Within 1 week, I was all set again. So the only solution is never get shattered. Just close your eyes. Think of the good days, golden days, whatever you did. Bring out your inner potential. Somebody like me, I got a call from my student saying that she had to make me realize what is my potential. Every time that may not happen. The solution is close your eyes. Think of those days when you planned and you were thinking out of the box. Just bring those thoughts back and your inner potential will boom in such a manner that you will get solutions to all your problems. Yes, things do happen. But there is a solution. See, the human mind works like this, I'll tell you. If you say yes, the human mind opens up to a lot of solutions. The moment you say no, there is a full stop. The mind stops thinking. Never say no. I can't do this. I can't do that. I am not born for this. I am short. I am long. I am fat. No. Don't have those limitations. I don't look good. I don't look good on the camera. No. People get adjusted to your frequency. Remember that. Don't go by all these small things. It will disturb your life like anything. All right. Over to you. Any other questions? What makes an entrepreneur successful? Persistence, idea, believe in your idea. If one idea goes, come out with another idea. Now I'll give you a good question you asked me. Many of my students ask me this. Sir, I want to work. Working is very easy. I'll get 1 lakh salary, 2 lakh salary, done. Why should I become an entrepreneur? Okay, don't become. Now I can give you hundreds of examples where people have worked in the corporates, understood the format, and outside they have become successful entrepreneurs. Don't put a thought in your mind saying that I will never become an entrepreneur. No, don't say that. Learn everything. Understand the format. Whenever you get an opportunity, understand what it is. Understand people's businesses. Somewhere it will help you. So there is no one success formula for everything. There are different ways of doing it. Talk to people, listen to people. There are a lot of things available free in the market today. Join courses. Talk to your mentors. Have mentors in your life. And that is where everything will open up. You alone cannot do anything. Believe in me, you alone cannot do anything. Okay? Hope I answered your question. Sir, if the startup ideas only fails, what to do? Yes, that is what I said. I told you, no, wabi sabi, everything is imperfect in this world. Nothing is perfect. You cannot have a perfect thing always. So don't worry about that. If it fails, now I'll tell you one thing. When you say fails, is if money is involved, it gives me a lot of pain because I've lost money there. I'm telling you, being an entrepreneur, how safe you are playing, how much safe you are playing is very important. I told you, that is why I said, many businesses I gave you ideas where they started with zero investment. They are smart people. You don't invest 1 crore and burn your fingers and then say my entrepreneur's journey was bad. Yes, it happens, but you can always start afresh. Have multiple options. Students, I'm telling you this way. Why your teachers, why your institutions force you saying that finish a degree, finish a master degree? Because it's a journey. Learning is a journey. In that journey, you don't know what will trigger, what is that one spark which, or there is one bulb on moment in your mind. Okay, this is what I wanted to do in life. Yes, it happens. And don't worry about failures. And I can give you a standard example of everyone says that what Thomas Alva Edison did when he was finding a tungsten for his bulb. He failed 1,000 times. Then he told the world, at least when his assistants told that, sir, we have wasted time. In the beginning itself, we got tungsten, then would have been succeeded. He said, no. Have a positive mindset. We told the world that these 1,000 elements are bad conductor of electricity. Now the failures, they see success. Okay, don't wait for instant successes. Learn from people. One day, your success will come. That's why I gave you a contrary example of age is not a number. Any point of time, you can rise. Yeah. Any other question?
Sir, good morning. I'm Lokesh.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Yeah. Sir, actually, basically, you are an entrepreneur. So it's my question. I mean, you know that knowing what you know now, okay, knowing what you know now, is there anything you would have done differently when you were first starting out?
Okay. Sir, come once again. Sorry, I lost the last words, what you said.
Yeah, knowing what you know now, I mean, is there anything you would have done differently when you were first starting out?
Okay. Sir, I don't believe in saying that I should have known that. No,
Yes.
never. See, people believe that, okay, today, if I had done this 4 years back in something what I'm trying to do it today, maybe things would have been different. Correct. But if I sit and think that, what did I do that 4 years means I was doing something productive. See, you need to categorize of, see, we are lethargic, we procrastinate, we postpone things. But universe has a plan. If I had thought that, okay, if I had done this 4 years back, I would have earned so much of money by now itself. But you don't know, if at all you had started the same 4 years back, you would have been an utter failure. You don't know. Nature has a design. You can do certain things only when you are prepared. And universe knows when to give it to you, when to give that opportunity. But you need to be working for that opportunity. You should be in the process. Otherwise, you'll be keep thinking, if I had done that day, this would have happened, that would have happened. Yes. But put a thought in your mind, Keep working on that. If not this person, another person. If not this organization, another, somebody will come to your rescue. And if you can show people or the world that I can do things better, they will come to you. You don't have to go to them. Everybody will come to you. Yes, sir. Anything else?
Actually, that one more question I want to add it for that. You are an
Please, sir, please.
entrepreneur. You are
Yes, sir.
running successfully the schools. I mean, 3 branches in Bangalore. The basic question as an entrepreneur, how did you first select your employees? On what criteria? I mean, how you are going to, on what basis you are going to select the employees? On what basis? Because employees
Sir,
are
if
set
I-
for an institution.
Sir, if I tell you this story, you will all start laughing now. I never chose a person. See, when I started an institution, when I started my coaching center, when I wanted teachers, it is only just 1 or 2 classes. I used to take a feedback. I used to take a feedback from the students and done. He's a teacher now. People used to suggest me, sir, bring that teacher, bring this teacher, our institute will grow. No, I believed that how will I make my teacher to that level? And you won't believe, Lokesh, sir, I trained my teachers. I told them, sir, this is what those people are doing. Why not you adopt this? Why don't we try like this? Every class I used to monitor them, and I have made teachers to grow. Now that is called as inclusiveness. That is the quality of a leader. I never searched for perfect teachers. You won't believe that. And sometimes I have gone wrong in my decision. 3 months, 4 months down the line, students used to say, sir, we don't understand what the teacher teaches. And immediately I had a replacement for that teacher. And whatever damage was done, this teacher used to come and compensate. And it's a journey. And that's what I said. It's a journey. It happens. But I believe in grooming the teachers, upskilling them, and bring to that level. And today, you won't believe, I have teachers who are there with me from past 22 years. When I started my journey, those people are still with me. They don't want to leave me. And today, if I'm doing something different, if I'm able to become a president of a Memory Sports Council, if I'm able to become a trainer, I'm to Toastmasters, I'm doing so many things because all those people are working for me at the background. Till now, parallel classes are happening in my institution. I'm sitting here. They do the job for me because I know how I've trained them. So I have never believed in perfect people. I make people perfect. That is what I believe in.
Thank you. Thank you.
So there are a couple of questions in the chat box. Pooja P
Yeah,
asks,
I'll just-
how can I know whether my business is scalable or not scalable?
It will not take much time. See, I say to understand a business, is it scalable or not scalable? It will just need 1 month. And no idea is a successful idea. You have to make it successful. Understand that. No idea is a successful idea. You have to make it successful. Very important. People say that, okay, this is a business is not good. That no. 1 month is enough to understand, is your business scalable or not scalable? So I'll give you my own example now. Now, as a memory trainer, I teach students how to remember things in a faster way, speeder way, so that now today, see, today is Saturday at 2:30, I have a session for UPSC students who wants to crack IAS case exams. I am teaching them memory techniques. Today, the session is about speed reading. Okay. Now, 2 weeks back, an institute in Pune approached me saying that his son was my student when I was doing online sessions about memory. That parent came and said, Deepak sir, I had heard your session last time when my child was there. I want you to do it for UPSC students. You know what I did? I don't know what they do in UPSC. Really, I don't know. You know what I did? I said, yes. I believe in that. The moment you say yes, the opportunity starts. I told him yes for this session. Then I asked him, see what all you have in your syllabus. Then they started sending me books, PDF and all these things. Then he said, sir, is it doable? Then I said yes. I never knew how to do it. Now I had to tweak my techniques, which suits their needs. And I took a session last 2 Saturdays back. But they all got mesmerized. Yeah, this works. They called me for a second session, and today is the 3rd session. Now I got it that my techniques are scalable to those people also. What did I do now? I gave my time. That's it. I'm not investing a rupee. They didn't pay me anything. Till today, I have not been. See, people are like, how much money you will give for my 1 hour session, for my 2 hours. No, I didn't say that. I said, okay, let me work with those children now. Let me understand the format. I got an opportunity. I utilized the opportunity. I did it for free. Now, guys, I'm telling you, I have a course for UPSC students. In next 1 month, it will be ready, where it will be a game changer for UPSC students on how to use memory techniques and speed reading techniques. See, it is not scalable. I made it scalable. You have to put your mind, body, soul, everything to it, then it will work. And I didn't take much time. I told you 1 month, I did it 1 month. That's it. I didn't take much time. So that is how you decide, is your business scalable or not. If you believe in the idea, make it scalable, easy.
Hello, Deepak sir. This is Prithvi, HOD of Commerce Department. Sir,
Yeah, ma'am,
whenever
please.
I hear you, we get a lot of motivated. This is my 2nd session. When sir told that it's Deepak sir, like we were all of our department, all faculties were very excited. Actually, we want to meet you personally. Sir, your this memory test, like if it starts for school children, I think that will be very nice, no sir, for school children to know how to remember things, how to work out with it.
Ma'am, to be very precise, my course is for school children.
Okay.
And nobody in India has done it for college students, and I have done it. That is what I said. The techniques are for school students, actually.
So
My
like,
own students, I tell you, ma'am, let me tell you, my own students. Just yesterday, we had Saraswati Puja in my tuition. 28th is the board exam for SSLC. Around 150, 200 students, we had a puja. We gave them their hall tickets, and we had a puja. They all went. For them, you know, this time SSLC, the exam got announced very early. We never expected it will happen on March 28th. We thought it will happen in April or May due to this pandemic. Suddenly, they announced. Now, within a span of 1.5 months, I had to bring that confidence back in my students, saying that in this short span of time, it is doable. Students were panicked. They said, sir, we can't do it. I said, yes, you can do it. I said, yes, again. I sat with all my techniques and decided what to do. And you won't believe, I brought a new technique where nobody has done this. Speed reading technique, where students take 1 to 2 days to memorize a chapter. My students memorize 4 to 5 chapters in 1 hour. 1 hour. I didn't say 1 day. I said 1 hour. And some of my students say, sir, in languages and everything, we're able to memorize 11 to 12 chapters in 1 hour. So it is for school students, and also I designed it for college students. Okay, any syllabus I can add these techniques and make it available to fulfill their needs, ma'am. It is possible.
And we need these type of sessions like FTP for faculties, because even faculties need to memorize and to see, because when you said that Himalaya Drug House, 1954, the dates, even we may get confused. We don't remember dates. Then because the class will be interesting if we give stories like you. Otherwise, the class will be very boring for students. So how, always I used to keep asking Lokesh, like how he remembers so many stories. Is there any technique or is there any books
Yeah, there is a
like we have?
technique, man. There is a technique for remembering the stories. There is a technique for remembering the historical years.
Sir,
We have
can you
techniques.
please do FTP for us, sir?
Yeah, I can see. So actually today Lokesh sir said I'm coming physically there, but again he said today it's not possible. Otherwise I would have got an opportunity to meet you all people. So we can have a session on memory techniques itself.
Yes, sir.
And see
Yes, sir.
today, ma'am, whatever session I gave, this has been, see, my class in my tuitions starts with a story. Without telling a new story on a class, my class never starts. And I didn't prepare for this class. All these, whatever I've told my students, I just came here, put it in front of you. I don't have to specially prepare for this. Not required. I have made it a habit. And we teachers know we have the platform ready. People are dying there that they don't have people to listen to them. And we are so fortunate. We are in such a profession. Every day we get students. Every day I tell a story. And that story registers in me. And wherever I go, whichever point of time, I don't have to prepare. I can just come and speak. And this is how you can start.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, Deepak sir, actually you have given me a time up to 10 o'clock. I know that you have one more session.
Yes, sir.
I mean, 11 o'clock you need to attend. I know that. Keep it in that mind. And
Yes,
just short while ago, you were telling about, I mean, we need to meet offline, but unfortunately today also in our great institution, there is a graduation day is going on. Due to that reason, could not able to bring you. Definitely, we are all very eagerly invite you, such a kind-hearted person and most knowledgeable person. Okay, and all our teachers. Okay, they are very much happy with the way of your speaking and the storytelling. And my last question to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
What advice, okay, what advice would you give to our students or someone who is trying to become an entrepreneur? The finals, I mean,
Sir,
finally what we can, because we
Sir,
have our
yes, sir.
month-end program. We have our CEO, sir, very much interested to motivate the students and try to them, I mean, try to students to make them entrepreneur. So that is the reason we have collaborated with many FKCCI and other many institutions. So please, many students they have joined and they wanted to ask the questions, but due to time constraints, it's not able to ask. That is the reason, on behalf of them, I'm asking you that what advice could you give?
Sir, one advice that I want to ask the students now. How many of you are watching a program in Sony TV called as Shark Tank? How many of you are watching that program? Give me an S on the chat. You all watch TV, no? You love watching TV. Mobile. Shark Tank. See, nobody. Okay? Now I'll tell you. Immediately after this session, okay, or today after your college, please consider this request on watching a program called a Shark Tank. Shark Tank is a program which is happening from years in other countries, but now it has come to India. It started in 2021. Already there are 35 to 40 episodes which have been shot, and that is purely about entrepreneurship. You all like watching TV, watch this program. Do nothing in your life now. Do nothing. If you want to become an entrepreneur, there what they do is, every entrepreneur comes there, he pitches his idea. And you know who are sitting in the panel? Lenskart CEO, Shaadi.com CEO, BharatPay CEO. All the CEOs are sitting there. And if you pitch an idea, they are investing in your company. This is called a Shark Tank. Very simple. Now you learn two things here. One is, what is their idea that they are pitching in, which is solving the people's problem. And those people, no, the sharks, all the CEOs, no, they give ideas. They ask them. They rip them apart asking that, why did you start this product? This is not scalable. This is not like this. This is not like that. I don't see a business in this. All kind of feedbacks they give. Then you learn a lot of things from there. Point number one. Second thing is you'll understand the market. What is a venture capitalism? On what idea people will invest money? We'll get an idea. It's a wonderful program, guys. That's the only suggestion I'll give you, nothing else. And I won't believe, I got so fascinated that one day I took a leave for my tuition, school, everything from morning 9:30 till night 9:30. I watched all the episodes because I don't have time to do a lot of things. I finished one thing, I took a break, everything I watched. Single shot. I finished everything. Such mind-blowing things people are doing outside. Lot of things will open up for you. Please watch that program. I request all the teachers, also everybody to watch this program. Go to YouTube. If you don't have Sony TV, you don't have to subscribe for the channel on YouTube. It is free. Even I watched on YouTube. Go to Sony HD. All Shark Tank. Just type Shark Tank. All will come, and you will get to know about such great people who are there in India. Such great entrepreneurs, and every person, every Shadi.com person has invested in 42 companies now. He's got just stake of 1%, 2%, 3%, and they're doing wonders now. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. Now, over to
And
Madhuri.
lastly, sir, one request.
Yes, please, sir.
I'm into an organization called as Toastmasters, and if you're wondering how I'm able to speak so fluently, that is where it comes from. I've refined and my communication skills through there. This Wednesday, with the permission of Lokesh sir, I've already requested him. So Mr. Tejasvi Surya, the MP of South Bangalore, he's coming and doing an online session for us. He's a keynote speaker. So I'm taking this opportunity to invite you all there. I'm the president of that club. The opening address will be done by me. Later, there are 3 wonderful speakers. So if at all you have to refine your language, refine your communication skills, that's the right platform. So I invite you this Wednesday, 30th of March, evening 7 to 9. We are having that session. I want, okay, sir, please, my personal request.
Yes, sir. Already I have sent that link to all the students. Okay, behalf of our Soundarya institutions, we will tell you, sir, most of the students will come join and enhance their communication as well as the leadership skill.
Please, sir, please.
Sure, sir. Sure,
yes,
sir.
Sir.
Yeah, without any further delay, I will go to the Madhuri. Please go ahead, Amma.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your suggestions and for sharing your valuable knowledge with us. So let's move to the vote of thanks. What feels like the end is often the beginning. With the knowledge received today, I hope everyone is set for a new beginning. I'd firstly like to thank our guest, Mr. Deepak sir, for taking out the time for us out of the schedule to enlighten us with this precious knowledge. Thank you so much, sir. I'm extremely thankful for our CEO, Mr. Keertan Kumar sir, for his presence here today. I would like to thank our principal, Dr. Suresh sir, for gracing this session. Thank you, sir. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to our Vice Principal, Professor Shivkumar Ganachari sir, for being with us today. Thank you, sir. I'm also delighted to extend my warm thanks to our IQAC coordinator, Mr. Ashwin Kote, for his presence. Thank you, sir. Also, I am extremely grateful to our HOD, Mrs. Prithvi Ege ma'am, for being with us. Thank you, ma'am. This program wouldn't be successful without our organizer, Professor Lokesh sir. So my deepest gratitude goes to him as well. Thank you, sir. Finally, I would like to thank all my friends who patiently stayed with us throughout the webinar. Thank you, guys.
Yes, Madhuri.